It's a tipsy recap. Hey, this is your recap Aunty. Hey, y'all. Hey, this is Shar. Welcome to my channel. Welcome, baby. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome. I am Shar. I'm your recap auntie, and I'm here to do a full recap of episode number 183 of Beyond the Gates, baby. That is why you are here. So while you're here, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and also turn on that little notification bell right here on my screen just to make sure that you don't miss any uploads that I put out, like a crazy old lady dancing to Tupac. If you look at that, that's one of my shorts. You'll see me dressed up as one of my characters that I like to have fun with. And also I do front porch talk. I read your comments and I react to your comments. I'm going to do that over the weekend. So yeah, whatever you say in the comment section, I read your comments, y'all. Yeah, I do. I pay attention to it. All right? I do. I definitely do. And I'm just not here to ignore you. I'm here to show you love, show you some attention, okay? So don't forget that, because over here your comment, your words do matter, and the comment is in the content. And the content is in the comments too. So let's go ahead and get together, get this party started. Y'all ready for me to recap? Because I'm ready. Because right now, baby, I see something really beautiful on my screen. For those of you who are new, I have a big crush on uh what's his title? Chief Elon Hawthorne. He is the chief of the MPD on in DC on BTG. All right, let's begin this recap in 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, when you want something done right, go straight to the top, baby. We are at the police peace precinct, and that is Anita, honey, arriving in her fur, going straight to Elon, tells him, you want something done, baby, go to the top. And he is the top, baby. Oh, glad to know that I still measure up, Elon tells her. How are you, Anita? Oh, I'll be better, honey. Once I solicit your help, she takes off her fur, baby. It must be a little hot in there. The diva needs to be nice and warm and comfortable. He was like, what's the problem? What's the problem? I am concerned about Leslie Thomas. Baby, that ain't just no fucking coat. That is a cape. Y'all already know I'm a cape girl. I will have it on the screen. Oh my God, that thing is no. So Elon was like, don't worry about that bitch. She's still on our radar. Jacob's ass is like a dog with a bone. He ain't letting that shit go. How can we help now? He says. How are you at making people disappear? Shit, he looking all around the office. He was like, well, not as good as some, but I'm better than others. So I tried my best to keep an eye on her myself by letting her help with the Winterfest prep. He said, mistake? She says, honey, category 5. And since we're honoring her birth mother this year, she is insisting on being there. He was like, and damn, you're worried about it's gonna get ugly, huh? It already has, Anita said. You remember Laura Peterson, don't you? She says. Yeah, the young victim involved in the incident with that old damn motorcycle. Nicole's assistant. Leslie keeps harassing that child. So can you put her on a short leash? Shit, Elon was like, unfortunately, that's a job for the club security, not the police PD. We don't do that kind of shit. We on another level. That ain't on our radar. That ain't in the job description for us to do. I will gladly pay any off-duty officers, all right? I want as many eyes on her ass as you can spare. Oh, child. Wee, isn't this better than just staring at those blank walls, huh? We're at the hospital, honey, with Leslie pushing around poor sick ass Peaches. One of y'all says something. I can't wait to read the front porch about something about Peaches giving her a final letter. Can't wait to see what that's about. Hopefully that's true. I saw it, but I didn't read the whole paragraph. But I will be reading it. I will definitely be reading what you said. And I'm not too sure if that's Shanice at the nurse's station. It looks like her behind the head, but you never know. I tell you, that Peaches look like she got one foot right in the grave, baby. Mm-mm-mm. Now listen, the change of space will do you good. Now that bitch is wearing that jumpsuit now. I love me a good jumpsuit. You can never go wrong because it's always going to look nice. And then when it ties in the front to the side, oh yeah, when it's printed like that, it's cute. So Peaches is like this. Oh, Peaches, do you remember that album that we used to listen to every Christmas? Peaches just nodding her head. Girl, we played that thing so much. I thought that we were gonna wear it down to nothing. Peaches just nodding her head with her face mask on, with oxygen mask on, trying to breathe, honey. Oh, what's it called? Groovy. Oh yeah, groovy, funky Christmas forever. Leslie is so, how can I call her? So dismissive of her mother's pain. She's doing extra to make her happy and comfortable. So I get that. I'm sure that she doesn't want to focus on reality. Like I said, she's in a circus. Do, 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 do. She's always in this circus in her head. Instead of her just making things easy, nice, calm for her mom. She's just so aloof, so dismissive, so insensitive to this lady's health. She just wants to throw her money around and then act like, oh, girl, do you remember that time we were dancing? Come on, girl, dance. It's like, girl, Peach is just trying to breathe, honey. She's just trying to breathe. That's Peaches, honey. All right, calm down, calm down. So I guess she has a board that she has to write her words on because they telling her don't take that mask off, bitch. So Leslie gives Peaches the board to write down whatever she needs to say. I know what the doctor said. Calm down, Peaches, calm down. Okay, so what we writing here? So Peaches wrote down waste of time. Leslie was like, waste of time. As much as you love Christmas. Oh no, honey, let me tell you something. Wait till the lady tell you what she talking about. You talk. Who said that? Anita. Anita says, bitch, you talk too much. Just listen. Just pay attention, girl. And while she's talking about decking every hall that she's in, Peach is just shaking her head, girl. No, you're wasting your time, bitch. What we're gonna do is deck every hall that you're in, okay? Peach is coughing, and I will be your secret Santa, your happy elf, or I can even be your Grinch if you want me to. While she's still talking to Peaches, we see the doctor, the white guy. He comes in there, the one that she don't like. Oh yeah, that is Shanice. Shanice is at the nurse's station because she turned around when she saw the doctor get off the elevator. So please let Leslie and Shanice get into it, please. Maybe I can be your Grinch. Peach is still coughing. So the doctor was like, well, just the person I was headed to see. Good afternoon, Miss Evans, Miss Thomas, he says. And you see Shanice leaves the nurse's station. Okay, good afternoon. So, the clinical trial, all right, when will it start? Because she's having problems speaking and her vocal cords are irritated or something. We should be able to start next week, the doctor says. Leslie just ignores him and says, all you got to do is just hanging on in there with me, Peaches. And can you hang on in there with me? Peaches snatched that old oxygen mask off and said, it doesn't matter. Gonna die anyway. I am so proud to stand here to see everyone as we gather driven, dedicated people together. This is Nicole. We're at Nicole's office as she's going over her speech, her speech for the Winterfest. People who share a vision. DC's best, Maryland's strongest, Virginia's finest. That's how we change the tide as she sits down. I really love that the hand statue on her desk, how it clutches fingers, how, Ted and Shanice was clutching fingers out next to the elevator yesterday. Love that. And she has an elephant. I wonder if she's a Delta. I wonder is Daphne a Delta. And thank you so much for joining us here for the Dupree Heritage Foundation's annual Zzz, Zzz. That's her phone. And she picks it up and she sees Carlton's name on it. Go ahead and talk to him, girl. She answers it. You, sir, are one of the lucky few who gets to interrupt me while I'm working. Oh, oh no, is everything okay? So we don't see him. So this is her talking to us like she's talking to him. Oh, of course. I hate to hear that, but I totally understand. Family comes first. Sure. Just call me back when you get back into town. Oh wow. She says we'll make up for Winterfest. Safe travels, Carlton. So I guess They're not going together, so she's gonna need a plus one. So she hangs up the phone, and so she was like, "Damn!" And just like that, our non-date self-actualized. I'm telling you, the bop is just coming on now. Bop, 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 bop. Hey, all right, we are at Orphe Jeans, and we see Samantha is there actually putting in the napkins inside of the napkin holders, and so June comes up and say, "Girl, you're a natural. It took me about 3 weeks before I could figure out how to work that thing. Yeah, that thing looks hard though. Putting those napkins into those napkin holders that like are accordion like, it's tough." So Samantha was like, "Honey, please, I love problem solving. Next time you need help, I will be your secret weapon." So it was Eva who called her. That's why she had to leave Isaiah yesterday. So Eva was like, "Hi, sorry it took me forever to get here." And so June was like, "Hi, girl. Can I get you anything, girl?" I mean, sorry it took me forever to get here. Forgot about that. That's when so June had asked her, did she want anything? A coffee would be fantastic. So when June walks away, Samantha tells Eva, I was afraid that you'd be too busy. So Eva was like, "Never, girl. What's that?" Y'all know I'd be fucking with Eva. So Samantha says, "I need some help." So, because I was hoping that she was going to call somebody who was family. So that is her auntie. So yeah, I'm glad that she called. I thought it was going to be Kat, but it is family. Because I didn't think that she called Nathan yesterday. And I didn't want to go to anyone else in the family with this need I have. So Samantha said, "You're living in a house full of men and you need a woman's perspective." Exactly, Samantha says. "And I do love that you never talk down to me. So you treat me like we're equals. Because you are, girl. Is Amber 30? We know Samantha's is 30, but is Eva 30? They probably the same age, honey. Shit, it'd be even crazier if Samantha is older than her. That's because we are. So what do you need, fam? Money? And then she walks away. Eva was like, you rich like rich, so why you need money from me?" Okay, so we are at Uptowns and we see Catherine and Tomas and Madison and Chelsea. We haven't seen Madison in a while. It's really cute to see them. They blew on. And I noticed that they've been doing different angles of the booths now when it comes to Orphe Jeans and Uptowns. So I like that angle. They start high and they start bringing it down low. So and the booths look a lot wider now because they need some space. "Is it too early to make a toast?" Tomas says. And so Kat was like, "There's always a reason to celebrate if you look hard enough, Pooh. Little Mary Sunshine," Chelsea says. Kat was like, "Girl, if you had the type of vacation that me and Tomas had, girl, your ass would still be on cloud nine too." I forgot. Yeah, we haven't seen her since Thanksgiving. Yeah. So Madison was like, "Okay, cool. So it was really nice, the B&B." Okay. "Yes, we did. We found new ways to give thanks." "Oh, you nasty." "Cat made me a very grateful man." "Maybe we should remember what's appropriate to discuss over lunch," Chelsea says. Chelsea is not happy. "Girl, go on back to Allison and Craig." Cat was like, "Honey, did you not have as much fun as we did, cuz?" So Madison was like, "See, that was must have been our missing ingredient, making it about just the two of us. Because my big mistake was letting Chelsea anywhere near my mammy." And child, while Madison is talking, Kat and Tomas ain't paying no attention to her. They busy all reaching over the table, tongue kissing each other. Kat with Tomas is just like how Danny has been with Andre. That they are the same. Catherine and Danny are the exact same, and Chelsea and Nicole are the same. Okay, wait a minute. This is trippy, helping the Duprees, but if my little niece needs cash, then it's hers, okay? So we're back at Orphe Jeans, and this is Samantha and Eva at one of the booths talking. Whoever that lady is singing in the background, bitch, you better to sing. You better sing, honey. You better belt. "How much are we talking?" Eva says. 20, 40? Because like Samantha was looking like, are you good with wiring funds? Hundreds, Eva says. Of thousands, Samantha says. "Maybe beyond." Okay, Samantha, what? I mean, girl, what kind of trouble are we talking about here? Like I said, whoever this lady is playing, they playing over the speaker. It has that, like I said, a 1960s vibe. But that lady is singing. Y'all need to put at the end. I'm gonna have to look up on Beyond the Gates the soundtracks because a lot of these songs are originals. But whoever she is singing, I want to know who that is. Please. If you're a writer, come on, y'all. Somebody. I know we've been doing this damn show for almost a year. Y'all got to at least have somebody connected to the fucking show. Well, I know somebody, but you know what I'm saying? Please talk to me. Shit. I want to know who that lady is singing in this scene. Okay, Samantha says, honey, the best kind. Like, what type of trouble? That's what Eva wants to know. What type of trouble? And Samantha was like, I promise it's the best kind. So we're back at the precinct with Elon and Anita. He tells her like, nah, it won't be too easy to find somebody to step in at the last minute. Look now, I wouldn't ask if it wasn't imperative. Now it makes me wonder, will the new dude, the white dude, the new guy who was on Queen Sugar, if he's gonna be the new cop to step in to keep an eye on Leslie, and that's how they're gonna hook up. Come on, I want to see if because he's supposed to be coming this month. So y'all keep talking. Let's what's his name? Greg Lauren makes me wonder, is he going to be the new kind of sort of cop assigned to keep an eye on her ass? He says, well, Winterfest is important to the community too. Oh, that's right. It would be Marcel. Marcel is there. He says, oh yeah, Marcel. Can you come here a second? Marcel will be the one. Because remember, she's already established that you're a cop, ain't you? Well, maybe I might be sunbathing on Sheila's deck. Yeah. So Marcel is perfect. How you doing? Marcel comes in. How they do that jive talking. Elon says, "How about you do Miss Dupree a solid?" I love it. What do you need? Marcel says. Elon says, extra security at Winterfest. Well, this is so considerate of you, Elon, but we hardly need a detective. Is there anyone else? She don't even want him. What's going on? Why you don't like Marcel, Anita? Is this the first time I've ever seen them in a scene together? She don't like Marcel. As soon as he came over there, she looked very, very nervous, twitchy. When she moved away from him, she moved on the same side as Elon. So Elon tells her, no, it's last minute, it's the holidays. So no, this is what you got. Then he tells Marcel, Leslie Thomas will be there. He's like, you're familiar with her case, right? Yeah, suspect in the hit and run motorcycle accident. Jacob was investigated. Yeah. They need eyes on her, Elon says. So make sure that Laura Peterson is safe at all times. And just generally, okay, Marcel, keep Leslie from engaging in inappropriate behavior, all right? Miss Dupree, he says, it would be a pleasure. All those medications. We're back at the hospital, honey. She doesn't know what she's saying. This is what she tells the doctor. Yeah, Peaches knows exactly what the fuck she's saying. I don't think Peaches is gonna make it to Christmas. What y'all think? What y'all think? I don't think that she's gonna make it. She might not make it to the end of this week. Well, tomorrow's the end of the week. She ain't gonna make it to Christmas. She definitely ain't gonna make it to the New Year. No. So they walk away. Leslie brings the doctor to the side and tells the doctor, "No, that's not how I know her. Okay, the Peaches that I love, she would never say things like that, and she would not stop fighting." Doctor was like, well, hell, she's a very sick woman. Yeah, but she wouldn't just give up like that. I mean, she starts getting ready for Christmas the day after Thanksgiving. She alone is the reason that I love this season. I thought it was Jesus, honey. Jesus is the reason now for the season. Yeah, yes. Oh yes, he is. Oh yes, he is. Yeah, yes. Y'all know he coming out with it. Well, Kurt Franklin is coming out with a new album. I know it's album, but album on Saturday. I hope that he streams it. I don't think he will. But any of y'all that's gonna be in the Fort Worth, the tickets are already sold out for the show. But if I was down there, I would have definitely been in the house. I would have definitely because the last album, gospel album that I loved of Kurt Franklin was Damn, the Rebirth. That whole album, Lord have mercy. I love that whole album. So if this upcoming recording is gonna be every bit like Rebirth, oh, we finna go up, honey. We get ready to go up. So I can't wait to see what that's gonna be about. But yeah. So we see Peaches over there. Just in her chair, honey, just can't even breathe. So what did we do? What do we need to do to bring her back? He was like, well, hell, is there anyone else that she goes to help outside of your ass? Because she's stressing Peaches the fuck out. A minister or counselor, he says. I'm all she has. Well, if you'd like for me to refer some names to you, he says I could. You mean a shrink? Wait a minute, who is well versed in treating patients facing chronic illness, he said. And y'all know exactly who that is, right? Y'all take a guess. Anybody? Anybody who's on the front porch with me? Anybody? We ain't pulled our chairs up in a while, have we? I've been doing this damn new intro. We ain't knocked on no gates. We gonna make sure we do this shit started next week, okay? We ain't gonna go. We ain't trying to be bougie. We trying to do right. So we gonna start knocking on the gates. But anybody out there sitting with me on this stage watching and entertain us, what shrink do y'all think that Leslie is going to go to for help to talk to her mammy? Who you say? I can't hear you. Say it out loud. I want y'all to put it in capital letters down in the comment section, please, because I don't think they heard you. Then we hear her. Come in. Guess who it is? It is Shanice. And she says, Dr. Dupree, because Nicole is the shrink that they have at the office that everybody trusts. So Shanice is in there to return a wallet. I guess one of Nicole's patients had left his wallet at the nurse's station, so she decided to give it to Nicole um, because that is one of Nicole's patients. So, are you going to say anything about the elevator, Shanice? So she was about to leave, and so Nicole was like, "I'll get her back to him, thanks." She was like, "Okay, all right, wait a minute, are you okay?" Shanice says, "I mean, you melting frosty with this move." Is it that obvious? Nicole says. Janice was like, girl, it is all over you. Did you have a tough session with the patient? No, well, that I can manage. First, it's a speech. I've got to get it right, and it needs to be perfect. I'm just not connecting with it the way I need to. Then Carlton, Dr. Fitzgerald called, and now he can't accompany me at the Winterfest. I'm sorry, Jenny says. About Dr. Fitzgerald, honey, not that speech. Everyone in DC knows you're the best. It's only a matter of time before you connect with your muse. Did he say why he can't come? Family emergency. He has to get on a red eye tonight. So that leaves me going solo to an event that my family founded, an event where everyone is used to seeing me as a part of a duo. Nicole, see, that was your decision to get a divorce now, honey. You didn't think about this when, in what, 2 months ago when you wanted to serve him those papers, okay? So you can't be feeling all sour. And this year you'll be without Ted. Shanice says, and that will be all anyone ever notices, Nicole says. She kind of cares what people think about her. Did y'all notice that? Nicole, Danny don't give a fuck. But Nicole, it matters to her. Oh, look at that divorced Dupree daughter, the picture of success in every area except for romance. Shanice was like, girl, anybody with half a brain knows that that's not true. I don't want to go by myself, girl. Oh, I'm sorry. That was both inappropriate and unprofessional. It's okay, Nicole. Besides that, honey, we are way past the point of formality. And I am very easy to overshare with. That you are, Nicole tells her, and that is a great trait to have. What are your thoughts on blind dates? Shanice asks her. Nicole was like, I don't know. I've been with one man since my 20s, so I never really had an opportunity to explore. Well, a woman with your pedigree, Shani says, just can't be seen with any old man. No scrubs allowed. I'm meaning, I'm sure figuratively and literally. I don't want no scrub, cause you ain't getting no love from me. Get on the passenger side of the back of the ride, trying to holler at me. Yay. But there is someone that I would love to introduce you to. Yes. Only if you're open to it, Shanice says. And at the very least, you will have a Winterfest date. Can I think about it and let you know? Nicole says. Of course. So Shanice walks out and gets on her phone. So she was like, well, while you're thinking, bitch, I'm going to get the ball rolling. Yes. So she got them thumbs, because Shanice know everybody. Them thumbs moving. Who are you going to introduce her to, girl? We can't do what we do without you. Our better angels, our hundreds of drops of water in the ocean. That is Nicole still going over her speech. It's deep, girl, but you're just doing too much. It doesn't sound sincere, honey. Go ask ChatGPT to help you write it. So we hear some feet coming, and so we hear, guess who it is? It's Anita. Mother, come in. I wasn't expecting you. I came to check on some test results, honey, and I thought I'd stop by since I was here. Sorry to interrupt your workflow. You are never an interruption, Mother. Besides, it's been an entire afternoon of them anyway. Oh, how so, girl? I saw that Anita left the door to her office open. Most people close the door, so I'm assuming that Leslie is going to come by, or the doctor with Leslie will be coming by, or Peaches. Somebody's going to come in there. So Nicole tells her mammy that Carlton called and he suddenly can't accompany me to Winterfest. Family emergency. Oh, I thought we were finished with Carlton. Hmm? We were going as friends. Hmm. Just friends. That doesn't matter anymore anyway. And now Shanice wants to introduce me to somebody, but I don't have the capacity for some mystery man. Maybe Shanice is thinking about Ted as the plus one, but he already has Eva as his plus one for the Winterfest. So, because Nicole just saying she don't have the capacity to deal with no mystery man, honey. Yes, you do. You do, girl. It was hard for me to already have the open up idea of opening up to Carlton. If I could stop saying opening up, y'all. Quick note. My boo was over here earlier because this is a late, audio. So, I had him taste a little bit of the little, wine that I told y'all about, and I couldn't let him drink alone. So this might not be a full tipsy, but it's a tip. Okay, recap. A tip recap. Just so you know. So now I'm feeling it now. I'm 20 minutes into this damn show, and now it's kicking in. It wasn't kicking in when I first started because he had only been gone for like 15 minutes. But now I'm stumbling. Y'all forgive me. I promise you I'm trying not to do this. All right? Not all the time. Damn. Okay, Anita says, uh-huh, yeah, who is just your friend? Exactly, mother. And the speech, it is driving me up the wall. I just can't seem to find the right tone, no matter how many drafts I do. Oh, you'll find your way, just as your father always does. Well, it seems wrong to rely on good genes and history for my speech making skill. Comes from within, can be diminished, girl, even when you're trying to slap it together in the last minute. Let me have a look. So Nicole gives her the little cue cards, and it sounds like Anita's getting a text. So she looks at her phone, and so Nicole was like, "What is it?" It's Dr. An. She told me that my test results will be released into the portal. It looks like it just came in. Everything's okay, though, right? Oh, well, that remains to be seen. Wait a minute. She got this big smile. Anita, you better not be sick. Nita, don't be sick. We're back at Orphe Jeans, and so June gave somebody a high five, like, I got you, girl. Girl, y'all extras, y'all better do that shit. I ain't mad at y'all. Y'all was doing Christmas, honey, in July. I got you. I got you. She was like, y'all good? You good? Our free clinic. This is what Eva is telling or asking Samantha at the booth. She wants Eva to help her or buy or build a free clinic. Wow. Wow. Eva says the same thing. Okay, all right. Dreaming pretty big dreams for a high schooler. Where this come from? When my mom was unhoused, she had a health crisis that could have killed her. If she'd had access to health care and regular checkups, she could have avoided being in the hospital entirely. She got lucky. Eva says, well, good luck isn't enough. People deserve reliable care, and I want to help. That's really admirable, girl. But what the hell do you think I can do? Your father's a congressman. Yeah, girl, Pop has already turned me down. Talking about red tape and committee approval. Oh no, so you're one of those kids, honey, who digs in harder. Pop told me to be creative, so now I am armed with facts. Grandpa Ted told me that when one of his patients was denied medical coverage, you and your mom stepped in and paid. True or false? She did. My mother paid, but true. Good, because stay with me. Stay with me, girl. Stay with me. Here are our next steps. So she gives us this paper. I'm like, damn, Samantha did all of that while being at Orphan because she didn't go home. So she gives her the papers, and so she says she has it all mapped out. And Eva's looking through the paper like, wow. Yeah, I'm like, wow, too, because the girl never made it home. So we're back with the four tops, honey, at Uptown with Madison, Chelsea, Kat, and Tomas. It's just so funny to me how two people can participate in the same experience and have two diametrically opposed reactions. Chelsea. Madison says, wow, big words. Oh, and you think I'm stupid now? Well, let's see. You agree with my mother about how the antioxidants in her rutabaga concoction are a cure-all for every disease known to the Western medicine. She agreed with her mother that rutabaga was like the heal-all. Child. Yeah, that made me wonder if you're dumb or not. Okay, funny. What wasn't funny, Madison says, was your little comments like if your mind is healthy, then your body is healthy too. And all you have to do is make lifestyle choices, honey, and you'll be right as rain. I do believe that within reason. Look, veggies are good for you, okay? A healthy mind is good for you. It is hard meeting a significant other's family. It sounds like you would have just tried to make a good impression, Tomas. I was the perfect guest. Kat says, honey, all the Duprees are raised to be that way by the time we're 5 years old. Damn. I can see Danny and Nicole raising their girls like that. I'm sorry, their children like that. But your ass was right there with her, Madison says, buying everything that she had in front of you, endorsing her very peculiar, stupid ass, toxic brand of crazy. What kind of crazy could a mother of a neurologist be? My mother firmly believes, honey, that all diseases come from bad karma and can be cured with positive thinking. Well, I'm gonna scratch my head because I don't know what people believe. I mean, you still need help, because we know of people, people want hush, Shar. So, how does she feel about your life's work? You mean Western medicine and wildly accepted science? Madison said. She says her mother thinks she's a total and utter fraud, ignoring nature and the universe, or the nature and how the universe works. Yeah, I mean, I like I said, manifestations and stuff. I do, I don't practice it. I'm not as on levels of other people that I've seen, but I can say that a lot of things that I've been wanting have been coming to pass. I got my crystals on. I blow my candles. I sage. I do all of that, and I pray and I believe in God and stuff. So, but I believe that there are some things that are needed to help keep you here longer. Yeah. And there are some people who stop taking things to help keep them here longer, and sometimes they suffer the results. So that's just my opinion, all right? Got a tumor? Have a crystal. I just push play. Either I mean you can hear my crystals around my neck. Girl, is your mother like that? Like that? Girl, these crystals is pretty, but I let them make sure they lay right near my heart chakra. I love them. But damn, then Chelsea was like, "Well, girl, she's a free thinker." And I get why a neurologist would have a problem with that because her beliefs have nothing to fucking do with truth or science, Madison said. Yes, I have damn issues with her values, okay? And I've seen what happens when messages like that get to the damn wrong audience. People could damn die, okay? All right, Kat? You have opinions, girl, right? Come on, cuz. Tell me what you're thinking. Let them fly. Bitch, talk. I have to go and hop on the call with the manufacturer. Cat. Okay, girl. Look, I was just thinking, Cat says. I know what it feels like to be a whistleblower, to be the one who knows the truth and no one believes you. The voice in the wilderness as she looks at Madison. Wow. Every family has baggage, okay? And sometimes that helps to keep us from being able to see things objectively. Then maybe step the fuck back, Madison tells Chelsea, and just accept the fact that I can handle my own. Anybody interested in some dessert? I wish, honey, but I really got to go. That's Tomas and Kat. Call me later. Count on it. They give each other a kiss, and Kat tells them, I see you two, all right? Be nice to each other, Kat says. Tomas sits right back down. Nick, leave. He said, well, we could all share. How wild is it? Madison says, that Cat gets me with no effort at all. Ooh, and she says, and the woman that I love needs an instruction manual just to get me. What I'm going to say is this regarding this script with Madison and Chelsea. Everything has been so quickly with them. Like Chelsea was so locked into Allison. Then when Allison was crazy, then she quickly got into Madison. That's why everybody was questioning her. And they hooked together quick and they started talking about how much they loved each other and everything. And now, like, they quickly seem like they're falling apart. It's like, I know that they don't have the time because, again, we're still working on the first season. A lot of these scripts are still written by the former writers. So a lot of these people who wrote these scripts probably are not there anymore. But the whole development of relationships on here is like, it's just so quick. Said all to say that it's so fast. When just because the girl want to talk to your mama, you just think that she's dumb and that she don't get you just because she wants to meet your mammy. And the whole, I saw somebody say something about how in the world did Ted and Shanice get locked in a hospital, and all of a sudden there's an attraction when just 2 weeks ago he was ready to punch. But girl, I told y'all, punch Carlton out for at least thinking about going out with Nicole. And now all of a sudden he's like making googly eyes with Shanice in the elevator. It's like you just don't see it coming. It's just, it comes and it goes. Now I like how the way that they have created the immediate attraction of Eva and Isaiah. That's a here neither here nor there. I like that. That's normal to me. That makes sense. Their relationship. But these other ones, I'm like, we still don't know why Bill really connected so tight with Haley. It's like, was there a hole there? Was there an emptiness there that she found because Danny was being Danny and she was able to be the opposite of Danny to give him what he felt? Maybe. I still don't get that part either. So, and how she just almost literally rushed to her feelings regarding this whole divorce, and now she's moping around about not having a date for the Winterfest when the ball was in your court. You almost was like saying that you wanted to give it another chance. You came up to the hotel to fuck him. Then all of a sudden you was like, nah, I'm good. And didn't even really take your own advice about seeing counselor. It's like all these questions. I guess the I'm really tilting. My eyes is heavy. We'll get through this. All right? We'll get through it. But those are some questions that I have. It's like the progression of these relationships are just uber fast. I'm sorry that you feel that I haven't been supported enough, Chelsea says. Madison looks at Tomas and says, listen to this. Her ass actually got in touch with my mammy behind my back, Tomas. Not maliciously. Without my damn consent. I thought it would be helpful. You crossed the fucking line. Tomas, have you ever just picked up the fucking phone and had a chat with Ted or Nicole? Oh, look at the time. I do have an appointment. I got to go. Look, don't bail on us now when you can help. What do you think? Look, I tell you what, I will pay for this lovely lunch, and next time, I don't know why this is so damn difficult for you to understand. This is Madison. talking to Chelsea. I'm glad. Don't answer it, Domas. Let's let them figure that shit out. Don't get involved. It's none of your business, baby. Because I understand every other part of you, baby. But this makes no sense to me. It doesn't have to, bitch. This is my life. It's my life, and it's mine or never. And I don't wanna live forever. I know I'm singing it wrong. I just wanna think that I'm alive. It's my wow wow. And on that note, I hope to see you both soon. So he gets up and Chelsea's like, I hope he didn't run you off. Yeah, thanks, Tomas. Madison. Yeah, you don't need to be in the middle of that because they both are strong willed women. Like we tell our clients, okay, you can be right or you can be happy. Choose happiness, ladies. So, because I don't hate your mom, you have to hate me? That's a leap, Madison says. Look, baby, no one's parents are perfect. I just I just wanted to get you in a better place with yours. Why was that so fucking wrong? It proves I'm sorry, because Chelsea, it proves you don't trust me. All right, so now we're back at Nicole's is that her name? Yeah, Nicole's office. And so we see that the door is closed this time. So Nicole asks Anita for her phone so she can see what the test results were. Oh, please don't be sick, Nita. Please. Well, and according to your bone density scan, you're in normal range. So now I don't have to worry about you breaking a hip, baby, on that dance floor tomorrow. When is the Winterfest tomorrow? Wow. I mean, of course, it's going to be a couple of weeks before. Is it tomorrow? Is it on Friday? Damn. I am being the most dutiful of patients. Dr. An has me taking every test under the sun, and I am passing with flying colors. Aging, honey, is not for cowards. You got that right, baby. Oh, stop it. You are not aged. You are well seasoned and my hero. Yeah, I say seasoned too. I don't say old rascals, I say seasoned rascals. Don't be ridiculous. When I was sure that I would not recover from what Ted did with Leslie, and I would think, what would mother do? Well, what would I do, girl? You would put on your grandmother's pearl, wear them like a shield, call on the ancestors, and face the problem head on. I like that. I really do. So, what do you do, Nicole says, when you need a little extra ego boost? Well, I remind myself that if I can raise two beautiful, strong headed girls who aren't afraid of forging their own paths in life, then I can accomplish it all. Look at us, Nicole says. The Dupree women can withstand anything, including perfecting his speech. Then we hear this. That's somebody at Nicole's office door. Leslie, Nicole, I have an emergency. Anita says, never thought that we'd be withstanding so much so soon. You didn't have to take that Winterfest security gig, bro. We're back at the police precinct with my two crushes, Elon and Marcia. Man, I was just busting your chops, man. Oh, man. Hey, ain't no sweat. You know, the Pre's had a tough year. And it makes sense that they want to make sure everything's handled with kid gloves over there. Sounds like you got a whiff of the Christmas spirit, my friend, Elon said. Uh-oh. He said, you all right? What can I say? Anita Dupree's third Christmas album went triple platinum in my living room. And they do really good damn things with that charity. Listen to you, Elon says. Milk of human kindness. Go ahead. You mean to tell me you just working that security gig off the kindness of your heart, Nick? He was smiling and he cut that smile off. Fine. Sheila needs a new fucking engine. That nigga said, I need some money, I need some coins, all right? Sheila needs to be fixed. And if I need to go ahead and make that coin, of course he ain't gonna tell her that who he wants to be with him on Sheila. But yeah, that's the reason why he doing it, so he can look at Leslie with that big ass and wearing that tight ass dress. He gonna be foaming at the fucking mouth. Of course, Elon says, man, that damn boat of yours is a fucking money pit. Tell me about it, man. If she keeps falling apart on your ass, Elon says, you'll be retiring at 90 years old. I gotta admit, a clinic where sick patients can walk in without worrying about being handed a bill when they walk out sounds incredible. We're back at Orphe Jeans, and that is Eva talking to Samantha about her plan. Girl, and I haven't even finished all of my bullet points, Samantha said. If we give free annual checkups and ER visits, I mean, Lord, let me rewind this. I'm telling you, I didn't mean it. And I swear it was half of a, it wasn't even half of a half. I told you I'm a lightweight. If we give free annual checkups and urgent care visits, it could free up the ER at Gala Memorial for the more seriously ill and injured patients. That is true. Unintended benefits, forward thinking. I'm sorry, unintended benefits, forward thinking. Samantha says someone with a sore throat could get diagnosed with strep throat and get prescribed free antibiotics. So what do you think? Girl, I don't know. It sounds big, like Isaiah. But that's what it takes if you're going to save lives. So you like my idea? Pediatrics, help for new moms and dads, mental health clinicians. I'll see what I can do. You mean it? Sure. It's no big deal asking for money for a good cause. I was worried that you finna ask me to chaperone you and your friends on a trip to Cabo, girl. Or talk about tricky birth control questions. And guess who comes in with a mean mug? Cat, please don't fuck it up. Why are you walking over there? They literally in the corner. Mine, and I love you, Cat. I'm a little tipsy too, so you know that liquid courage speaks the truth. But Cat, please don't fuck it up. Please let Eva and Samantha have their talk without you interrupting. Why are you evil? You just had a great time with your man. And you supposed to have a meeting, right? Leave them girls alone. What? Am I being pranked? Samantha, if you need to discuss birth control, all you get from her is bad advice and grounded for life, girl. Cat, you're doing the same thing like Samantha did to you and Chelsea. Mishearing things. Y'all know I love me some Cat, but you wrong, sis. You dead wrong, honey. I'm sorry. I can't agree with this. You got that, and you just think that you know it all now, honey. You got that, and you just think that you grown and you know it all and you can give advice. No, honey, no. You wrong, boo. You wrong. In the way Eva turned around with her lips poached out and perched and poked and like this bitch. Girl, we over here talking about business, honey. Ain't don't you got a business to tend to? Yeah, in this instance, I'm not saying I'm always team Eva. Y'all know I love Amber, but I don't like Eva much. But Kat is definitely not looking good in this scene. It wouldn't be here if it wasn't important. This is Leslie pretty much barging into Nicole's office while Anita and Nicole were having a private conversation about health care, you know. Nicole, I mean, Anita's like, honey, should I call security? Just look, just please hear me out, okay? What is it? Nicole says. The woman who raised me, Peaches. We met at the country club, Nicole says. Well, she's not doing very well. Well, I did give her a clinical trial and it could prolong her life. But her situation, it's messing with her head. It's messing with her emotions and it's starting to make her give up. If you need names of therapists, Nicole says I want you. All those awards. I mean, it kept me from leaping off the ledge that night. Bitch, you wasn't jumping off no fucking ledge. It was a hook, baby. You wasn't jumping off no fucking ledge, honey, without Ted knowing your ass was there. Don't you fucking dare go there with me, Leslie. Thank you, Nicole. Your ass was impersonating a woman in fucking need. But what I can do for Peaches is refer her to someone who specializes in terminally ill patients. Don't call her that. Don't see her that way. I need you. With you, I mean, she wouldn't be a diagnosis. She matters to me, and I matter to Eva. And I'm just hoping that in all that math, maybe just a little bit, that they would matter to you. Ain't no fucking tears coming down her face at all. Not one squeezed piece of water coming out, no corners of them eyeballs at all. Nothing. Nothing. Look, I know you don't like me. I know how you feel. Because I don't like you too. Yeah, that's what she should say. Because she don't like Nicole. But Peaches is different. She's good. And selfish me needs to be around just a little bit longer. So please, Nicole, please talk to her. Okay, this is going to be the funniest story. We are back at Orphe Jeans with a beautiful overhead shot of Samantha, Kat, and Eva. This is what Samantha tells Kat. It's no joke when a barely there relative tries to dive into conversations you're not ready to have. She just cut off Samantha while Sam was trying to tell her what they were really talking about. Stay in your lane, Eva. Once a fucking again, bitch. You have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. I've seen the pathetic way that you're trying to worm your way into the heart of the family, but trying to win points with a high schooler? Guys, please, Samantha says. They yelling and screaming all loud that June had to be like, okay, honey, is everything okay over here? Just Kat jumping to conclusions once again. I have reason to believe, Kat says, that Eva's trying to coerce Samantha into making bad decisions. That isn't true, Samantha says. You're young. You don't understand what she's really doing. This is Kat still talking, cutting off Samantha. Let Samantha talk like Samantha told Eva earlier. She doesn't she looks at her as an equal. She doesn't like talk down to her. I see it now. Never noticed it before until now. So Samantha's like, girl, this is my aunt and your half sister. Sharing a father doesn't make us family. Wow, it does, Kat. It does, honey. It shouldn't be a competition, Aunt Kat, Samantha says. Samantha should not be in the middle of that. Eva says, don't waste your breath, sweetie. Don't waste your breath. She wants to hear what she wants to hear, okay? Look, I'm going to talk to my mom about your idea and I'll get back to you. All right, niece? So Eva gave her a real fucking evil look. And June is like, what, bitch? What the fuck am I in the middle of? 'Cause that's a look, honey. Ooh. Oh, shit. Samantha? So June says that to Samantha. Samantha's like, it's okay, June. Thank you. So Samantha, right before June left, she like gritted. I could say grit when a person looks you up and down in disgust. So that's what she did to Kat right before she twirled around and walked away. Hopefully, I could put this on the screen. So June leaves and the Kat sits down. Trust me, you'll understand people like Eva when you're older. I never want to be that old when it's okay to be mean to people somebody who's trying to help me. I don't want to. I never want to be that old with someone damn it. Don't drink and recap, y'all. I'm gonna rewind and see what this girl says. I never want to be that old when it's okay to be mean to someone who's only trying to help. Yay! I did that shit. I the tipsy just hits me all of a sudden, y'all. I swear, when I first started this damn recording, I was cool because he had just left. Then all of a sudden, it just like my eyes start getting heavy, and yeah, and I'm repeating shit. Damn, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. Or look at other people like they're beneath them. That is cat. I'm here trying to build something important, girl, and you almost ruined it. Tell her, Samantha. You know what? This whole petty thing with Madison and Chelsea is getting on my nerves. So I'm not gonna go back and forth about the shit that they're gonna be talking about unless they say something profound. This whole I do agree that Chelsea should not have gone behind Madison's back to contact her mammy. I get that. But they being petty now. It's like nobody's listening. It's like I understand that you hate your mama, but me reaching out to her that's gonna be like the straw. Like damn. I'm just trying to understand you. That's all. Shit. Leave this fucking girl. I had to sacrifice to eat that damn rutabaga. I wanted some turkey. So girl, just chill with that. We'll see. We'll see. I just don't like it. It's just too I'm cold. I'm cold. Okay. Well, she just talked about how Chelsea pretty much Chelsea is getting to know this lady. She's like in elementary school, nursery school, getting to know this lady. I've graduated, honey, and I'm released. I'm free from that bitch. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you bring me back into her web of crazy man. Pretty much that's the whole conversation. Chelsea was like, I didn't mean to do that. She said, you talk about your dad being arrogant and self-centered, honey. You are cut from the same motherfucking cloth. And she gets up and leaves. That's that whole scene. That's it. I ain't got nothing to do with that. One girl is looking back like, ooh, honey, did y'all hear them? She looking back because Madison walks away. But they've dealt with a lot of illnesses today. And I'm not saying that Madison's mom is ill, has an illness as far as, her wanting to not, but it was a medical situation. Every scene has been medical like with, with Samantha wanting to build the clinic, Leslie and Peaches, Anita having her doctor's appointment, and Madison talking about her being a physician and how what her mother believes and doesn't believe. So today was very medical heavy today. Good messages in here. So now we see Peaches being reintroduced to Nicole. Peaches, this is the award winning Dr. Nicole Dupree. Oh, now you want to bring all of her awards when just 6 months ago you couldn't stand her ass. So Nicole was like, well, maybe we should spend some time alone if that's okay with you, Peaches. Peaches nodded her head, honey. Yes, I want this bitch out of here. Yes, please, because she's wearing the fuck out of me. Well, look, I know that you don't like me very much, but she's innocent and she's everything I have. Thank goodness. Hopefully, Peaches will be able to get all that shit off her chest. Now, you behave yourself while you're here, okay? Mwah. All right? That's just what she tells Peaches as she kisses her on the head and leaves. Hopefully, well, Nicole is not going to tell Leslie anything that she shares because she has that client, Dr. Client. What is it? Is it privilege? Is that the word, y'all? Client doctor privilege? Yeah, that's what it is. Patient doctor privilege, right? Is it privilege? Is that the word? I feel like it's another word. It is privilege. How did I know your ass is gonna be here when I didn't see you in Peach's room? This is Eva coming to the hospital, clapping around the corner while Leslie leaves the room and trying to listen in on Nicole and Peach's conversation. Shh, girl, gosh, girl, be quiet. Can't you tell when somebody's eavesdropping? Yes, Eva knows because she's done it before. What's wrong with you? You see, Eva just got her face all tore up. Eva knows how to be mature at sometimes when she handles Kat and when she's kissing Isaiah and even dealing with Ted. But when her mother, I just see a 12-year-old girl on the screen. She looks about 12 with her facial expressions and how she allows her mother to treat her. I don't like it. So Peaches is writing down what she feels to Nicole. So Peaches tell her, honey, therapy is for soft, rich ladies with too much time on their hands. Leave me the fuck alone. That's what she didn't say fuck, but you know my mouth. So we're back at the hospital. Shanice and her booty walk by. And Madison gets off the elevator and she asked Tomas, because Tomas is there. And she asked him, was everything okay? He said, yeah, right after I left lunch with you ladies, I got a call about a new personal injury client. So somebody got into a car accident, so he's there, honey. Is he like one of those lawyers that always help injury car accidents? Because I don't think he's ever done anything more than that. Personal injury cases. What they call them? Car chasers? Ambulance chasers? Is that what he is? Ambulance chase? Yeah. So he asked her, did her? I'm not going to waste my time with that either. He asked her, did her and Chelsea work things out? She said, I'm so lost. He said, that's natural when you love someone and you're used to being in sync, and then all of a sudden that changes. He knows that oh too well when it came with Kat. So she was like, so you saying you're perfect in this relationship thing? He was like, hell no. Me and damn Kat, we burnt out and was almost burnt out everything. He said, but we had to work things out. We worked hard at it because we know what we almost lost. And it's anything that's worth having is worth keeping and worth fighting for. So yeah, I get it. I understand because the beginning of my relationship, it was tough. It was tough. I was the one. So now we're more in sync, and I love it. But you have to if it's worth it, you're gonna really fight through it. Not literally fight, but it's worth it. You gotta change. You gotta compromise. You gotta communicate. All of that. All that's three C's. Okay, change, compromise, communicate. Yes, bitch. Even when you tipsy, you smart. So Madison says something pretty profound. She's like, "Look, science can hardly understand the brain. How am I supposed to understand the human heart?" And Tomas is like, "Well, you only have to understand Chelsea's heart. That's it. It's gonna work out." So Chelsea has met with her grandmammy at Uptown. So they're together. Everybody runs to Anita to get that heart to heart, honey. Well, you got here in record time. Well, I am a woman on demand today. No one can stop me when I received an SOS, honey, from my favorite grandchild. We can all be your favorites. Yes, you can. Tell me everything. I don't know what happened. Well, you had Thanksgiving with another family for one, which I won't take personally, but how'd it go, girl? Well, Madison's mom, Willow, has her quirks, but she's really nice. And I thought that Madison was being too hard on her. So I said so, and now I'm the bad guy. She said I do not respect her opinion, and she says I'm an egomaniac who thinks they know what's right for everyone. I'm not rewinding this. Almost at the last segment. She thinks she know every fucking thing. I see, Gran says. I was just trying to do the right thing, Gran. Girl, this tongue is thring. I was just trying to do the right thing, Gran. Which you usually do. But I hate to tell you, sweetheart. This one, honey, you played all wrong. As she did. She really did. Child, Peaches wrote on that damn pad again. She said, "How about doctors be lying?" Peaches mean even when she can't fucking talk. But she wasn't mean when she first came there. But she been mean ever since she couldn't talk, honey. She been just talking about all this bad shit. Uh-oh. So Nicole says, it seems like you've been having some negative experiences, so tell me about it. So Peaches wrote on the thing, tell truth about Dana. Yes, I know Leslie Dana, and I'm speaking to you because of her. So Peaches like, are y'all friends? Or she just put friends with a question mark. So yeah. Leslie and I, honey, were farthest thing from it as two people could be. No, we ain't no fucking friends. That woman tests me, not just me, honey. Everybody that she damn knows. Has she always been like that? That's what Nicole asked Peaches, and Peaches just shook her head. Then she nodded her head. I'm sorry, Nicole says. Are you okay? So Nicole tells her, I'm just not saying this because of Dana, but after she spoke with Dr. Wilkes, she did find out that the clinical trial that she can have next week can definitely improve her quality of life. So she's like, I'm sure you're strong enough to handle anything, especially since you had to raise that bitch. Look, why don't you let her spoil you and repay you for all your hard work? It's like you took care of her. Let her take care of you. You can spend the rest of your golden reels with her footing the bill. I think Peaches feel like she doesn't deserve it because I feel like there's more that she needs to tell. I don't think she's gonna make it to Christmas. How does that sound? Nicole says. So Peaches wrote down, you are definitely not like any doctor I know. So Leslie and Eva in the hallway talking about Nicole. She's the finest. Yeah, she's really great, Mama. And she will definitely meet people where they are. Well, we'll just see if it works. Because when Peaches gets an idea in her head, honey, girl. So Nicole um came out to the hallway to tell them come in. Came to the office, told them that Peaches has agreed to go through with the trial. Oh, thank you, Nicole, thank you. Nicole says, honey, I didn't do it for you. I did it for Peaches, and I did it you. She did it for Eva, because Eva was there too. Did I ever tell you about my first Christmas with Vernon's family? We're back at Uptown, and this is Anita talking with Chelsea about her first Christmas. An OG Dupree story, please tell me. Well, I learned everyone's name before I got there, ate all the food, laughed at all the jokes. Oh! Vernon warned me about Aunt Melba. Y'all know, well, I don't know if that's a reference or not. Because I don't know if they ever, y'all know Vernon, aka Clifton Davis. used to date Melba Moore, and they talk about he had an Aunt Melba. What's that about? Beyond the Gates. I'm going. I'm a little tipsy, so if I'm not trying to be messy, I promise y'all. But y'all could say Aunt Janice or Aunt Trinice or Aunt Phyllis or Aunt all my aunts named Dolores. Or I can't name them all. I ain't gonna name them all now. I ain't even gonna. Well, y'all already know my mammy name, but You couldn't name none of them. You had to be Aunt Melba. Ooh. There had been an incident years before Vernon and I met. Ooh, and she says, and Aunt Melba was not to be trusted. That's some shade, y'all. Ooh. And when I tell you Melba Moore be in these streets, Melba Moore be in these streets, baby. She be listening. She be listening, honey. I don't know if she ever listened to mine. I would love to I know if I drop some of this on my Instagram and threads, she might pick that shit up and listen to it. But I'm not trying to drag her because I'm an admirer of Melba Moore. I loved her in Pearly. I love when she remade Lean on Me. If you ever need to listen to a remake of Lean on Me, listen to the Melba Moore version. And she holds a note on that motherfucking song. It feels like it's 50 hours long. And it's been a long time since we've heard anybody hold a note that long. I think she holds the I don't and at one point she did hold the Guinness World, yeah, that book of holding the longest note. But go and listen to the song Lean on Me by Melba Moore and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But when I met her on Christmas Day, Anita says she was friendly and charming and as sweet as pie. So I thought, well, I'll just give her a chance. Well, same as I did. But as the night went on, I watched how everyone engaged with her and how unsettled Vernon and his mammy were around her. Ooh, she says, and I realized it was better for me to hold my tongue and trust my partner. Now, they would not have been so uncomfortable without any reason. So what happened? Well, I married the man, didn't I? Now, the point is, it doesn't matter what the incident was. Hell, I still don't know to this day. But for Vernon, it was important, okay? And I had to respect that. I think I would feel that same way if that situation had happened with my boo and his family, and if there was a person that he didn't feel comfortable with, I have to trust my partner because he has a longer experience with that person than I have. Like what Madison told her, like, girl, you in nursery school with my mammy. I've graduated with this bitch, and I know how she is. She's just not trying to free my mind. She wants to ruin my whole life. She don't want me to be a doctor at all. So no, it ain't no, it's not just me not wanting to talk to her. Shit, I don't want to be around her because she's toxic for me. Do you love Madison, girl? More than anything. Family is baked in indoctrination. Oh, I said that, honey, even when I'm tips. Those stories have evolved over generations. Ooh, she says you can't judge them based on the 10 minutes that you've experienced. I just still don't get it, Gran. Honey, it ain't for you to get, right? It's for you to sympathize and trust Madison enough to work that shit out. What do I do? Honey, she knows your heart, doesn't she? I hope so. Honey, make sure of it. I won't apologize for being the voice of reason. No one gets to take advantage of you. That is Kat telling Samantha at Orphe Jeans. Girl, you're going to feel so molded when that girl tell you the truth. If she hasn't already. I don't care if it's some random wannabe like Nathan or so-called family. Eva has not been trying to take advantage of anything. That's what I've been trying to tell your ass. That's what she tells Kat. Then why were you talking about birth control? We weren't, Samantha says, girl. You heard two random words and went off. We were talking about this. So she shows her the bullet points that she wrote on the little menu pad about a free clinic. It's the pitch that I gave to Eva. I wanted her to help me figure out how I can fund a free clinic to give people a chance at a better life. Samantha, I'm so sorry. Yes, you should be, honey. You should be very sorry. I know that Jasmine, all y'all gonna light her up. All y'all are gonna light her the fuck up. I know I'm not even gonna put up a video today because it's late and I'm tipsy. You'll get it Friday. You'll get Thursday's episode this morning while I'm editing and stuff. I just can't. It's almost 11 o'clock and I'm tilting. Yeah, I knew she was gonna be sorry. I knew she was. You should be, girl. And you need to take your hips right on over there and apologize to Eva. Take your ass right over there. Please. It's going to take a lot of more work and a lot of money. And Eva just didn't pat me on the head and tell me to go talk to someone else about my dream, my vision. She's interested, and I think that she may be actually able to help. And I barged in, Kat says. Look, honey, don't take this the wrong way, Samantha says. But when we first became part of this family, you were always my favorite because you were always helping me feel like I was already at home. Oh, you were so small and precious, Kat said. I just wanted to give you the world. Hello, Samantha says. Chelsea Cat. You've already given me so much, Samantha says. But you've changed. Wow. Wow. And I hope that whatever's wrong, I hope that you fix that shit. Because I really, really want that Aunt Cat back. I want you to be happy. She touches her hand. How sweet. So we're at the hospital and we see Eva. We haven't seen her alone with Tomas in such a long time. So he's in the near the nurse's station as everybody always is on his phone. Oh yes. Eva preached, honey. She says, runs into Tomas. He was like, "Hey, you okay?" "Oh no, it's my grandmother Peaches." "No, it's my grandmother Peaches. But I have faith that everything is gonna work out in her favor, honey. Hallelujah, hallelujah." Oh, good. That is totally anti-Eva anyway. Giving up? No, that is not in your nature. You know when you told me when you first met me that you told me that I felt like I look like I could lead a revolution, honey, because of my combat boots. My opinion remains unchanged, boots or not. I think you're right. Because they might as well put a fucking plaque right here because I know that I'm going to change this world. I can't wait to witness it. Are you going to Winterfest with Kat? Well, I hope that you guys have a blast. Maybe we'll see you there. You never know. I do have a world to save and all. Oh, wow. Haven't I seen you someplace before? This is Marcel. He sees Leslie at the hospital. She's just standing randomly in the hallway. He walks up to her. She says, "Oh, Detective Malone, here solving crimes." Just, I was about here to see a colleague who got hit in the field. Now, I'm going to say this. His haircut has changed since earlier in the episode. I might have to do some digging to find it, but his haircut is shorter in this scene than it was in the beginning of the show. The continuity, not good, because I don't ever remember seeing his hair being that low tapered on the sides and in the back. He had more of a like a 1980s ish, you know, S curl type. I ain't dragging him, but I'm just saying his hair looks more shorter on the sides and in the back than it has looked. I'm gonna have to look at it again. I'm gonna put both pictures up on the screen so you can see the difference from the beginning of this episode, not the whole season, but this one episode, episode number 182. From the beginning, when he was talking with Elon, maybe he had to go get a haircut on his way there to the hospital. That's what we're gonna say, right? Because they can't stop and get their haircut. All right, maybe. All right, I might not even do it though. I ain't gonna do it. But I was like saying continuity, baby. Y'all could have put that in the script. Say, yeah, I just came back and get my hair cut. Yeah. He says he'll pull through. His friend who got hit out in the field. Oh, well, thank God. I'm sorry. How about you? He says. Well, I'm here for a family member, and for a time, she's all I had. I'd say that you both are lucky people. Hope everything works out. Me too. Yeah, maybe our paths will cross again. You take care. You too, detective. Headed out. This is Nicole about to leave. And Nicole says, "Yeah, I had my last patient. So I hope you didn't mind," Shanice says, because Shanice is at the nurse's table. But I went on and reached out to that contact that I was telling you about for the blind date. Shanice, look, I heard your hesitation loud and clear on the whole blind date thing, you should be able to make as informed decision as possible. I hope I haven't overstepped. Wait a minute, who is it? Dr. Rollins, you made it. This is Nicole Dupree. I'm waiting for them to show Dr. Rollins. Is that gonna be who is Dr. Rollins? Okay, so the Winterfest is tomorrow. I'm excited. You probably won't get that until Saturday because I don't have anything to do. Today was a busy day at work. It was a busy day. Got some people out, so I had to step in and do extra work late, and then Boo came over. So this will be, like I said, this will be up Friday morning. I'm just can't do it. I couldn't do it. So it's at 10:55 p.m. right now. So I will have this uploaded on Friday morning or Friday early afternoons. But y'all will get it. Thank y'all so much for loving on my mother auntie dance. Y'all are so dope. I put that I had that video on another channel for a long time. And within one day, it's gotten more video views in one day than it has gotten in 2 years. So I'm slowly, pushing her out there. She will be talking and she will be offering her reviews on a lot of interesting church topics. It won't be like serious. It'll be more funny. I'm here to bring the funny and I'm gonna be in character. So if you run into any interesting old school worship videos or anything that might offer a little kiki that I can react to, please send them to my email at thespianauntie@gmail.com, because you guys, y'all always sending me things that are beyond the gates. What's the word I want to say? Beyond the gates topics. So, if you have anything that you can share with me so I can start my channel up and get this mother auntie thing popping, then we're gonna do it. But I got a lot of great ideas and y'all gonna have a good time. I'm here to bring joy, not to judge, but here to bring joy. All right. All right. I think I've talked long enough with my tipsy ass. I know y'all like Shard is tipsy. I didn't want my man to drink by himself, babies. He got home fine. He wasn't tipsy. He can take a licking and keep on ticking. I can't. Honey, one lick and I'm out. Talk to y'all later. Bye.